Hi, my name's Mundane Matt. As you know, I've done some bad things in the past. My channel hasn't been growing, and it's had an effect on me. I've made some irrational decisions. These decisions were submit false flags. But here is the actions I'm taking to remedy it. I have reached out, and actually do it, to people that you struck. Apologize, don't make excuses. Cash, some amount, to help make up for the lost revenue.
Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, I want to go back and look at this. Who here has actually watched this show? The Killstream. One in the chat if you've seen just the Killstream, and then I'll stop you. One in the chat if you've ever watched an episode of the Killstream. We've got I Saw It Live, we got no's. We actually have a lot of ones. Couple twos coming in, some no's, never. So I would say, judging off of the ones that I'm seeing right here, probably 65% of the audience, and now it's slowly going down. It's slowly going down. But there are a bunch of ones in the chat, so that's cool. How many of you guys watched this specific episode? The backstory here is the Killstream was going live on youtube.com, I believe, on one of the alt accounts. This was after Ralph was banned, right? This is I think this was it was a quote-unquote ban evasion stream. For people who don't know, the Keemstar exploit on YouTube has been patched for like 10 years. This might come as a huge surprise to you, but the reason why your favorite YouTuber who got banned has a new platform and is still uploading content isn't because they found a pesky override. It's because YouTube doesn't actually give a fuck sometimes, and it's entirely random when they will and won't care. So if you wait long enough, you could probably create like a new YouTube channel, and just remember, the first time you get a strike, they just ban your entire channel. But there's many cases where some people come back and they're just okay. I don't know who does it or what does it. There's not like really any rhyme or reason. Yeah, but pre Johnny Depp era. Yeah, we were not in a post Johnny Depp world when this was happening. But that's really important to state, because a lot of people say, well, Ralph was on a different channel, or well, Keto Casino's on a different channel. These channels are always like inherently at risk because YouTube closed that loophole because Keemstar did it. When people go, oh, Keemstar is ban evading right now, he's not. They closed the loophole and formally unbanned Keemstar. Andy Worski is not ban evading because they formally unbanned Andy. Now they've rebanned him again, and I hope he gets his channel back because that sucks. But Andy wasn't banned. That was another thing that came up in the quartering drama. Now, the Mundane Matt Killstream was back when Ralph was thinking he was safe, and he had gotten a strike right as the show went live, and they pushed him off to another channel. Ralph was inevitably banned after the Wall Street Journal article came out, and like PewDiePie was criticized, Ralph was criticized. They had an event called the Heel Stream where they were making, I forgot what joke specifically, or what comment, or what racial epitaph or something. They were saying a bunch of racial shit, and then what was it? Oh god, what was it? There was a hashtag going around. I forgot what charity was the Heel Stream for. It was just a bunch of all the right-leaning content creators, skeptics, and some future far-right guys. Not Ram Ranch, that's definitely not it. St. Jude's. Yeah, after the stream, it went viral. Everyone was like fucking posting St. Jude's kills kids or something. That was like it was crazy. It was an absolutely ridiculous thing that was an entire insane era of YouTube. But Ralph, I believe at this point, was banned. If he wasn't banned, he was getting banned. And he had gotten struck and his channel went down, or his stream went down, and he couldn't do a show. And everyone was like, it's Mundane Matt. It's obviously Mundane Matt. People in the community are getting strikes. Mundane Matt fucking did it. Everybody who's criticizing Mundane Matt is just going down all at once. How could this possibly be happening? It's Mundane Matt. So Matt actually called in because he thought he was so intelligent, he'd be able to talk his way out of the entire community at this point, including Keemstar himself was actually in the stream, just because he was a casual watcher of internet blood sports. Matt came on, he thought he could just pop in and defend himself.
Flagging's happened.
Okay, we're here.
And it's very reminiscent of what you're seeing right now with Jeremy. It's very reminiscent. He's actually a participant of this stream, by the way.
We live now?
Yes,
no,
we're wait.
I can't.
We're live now. We're live now. Yes.
We're live now. Okay. All right. Didn't want to speak out of turn. Sorry about getting your fucking channel nuked.
Yeah, I mean, it's not even really your fault. I mean, I don't know.
It's Mundane Matt's fault. Like,
they literally opened up within 22 seconds. They identified it was Mundane Matt, but they wouldn't know for several hours that it was definitively him.
Nicholas DeOrio. Hey, I actually think you're a pretty funny guy.
Thank you.
I just want to outright say that there's no way. I'm 100% certain Matt did this.
And you know what the funny part is? Every day now people go, oh, show your flag history. Why don't you show your flag history? The reason why this stream will always go down as like one of the greatest internet moments that I've ever seen is because people didn't know what flag history was until they watched this show. Somebody from the chat informs everyone here that they can search up flag history, so Matt didn't know about it. That's the only way they caught him.
100%. I'm not
Like, it's very hard to catch people doing this because of this stream.
no benefit of the doubt bullshit. Matt did this. I've seen this happen 6 or 7 times. I've seen it happen repeatedly to people that put up videos criticizing Matt.
It was Zidane. I thought Zidane read it in chat. Maybe he knew beforehand. But it was one of those things where like an hour and a half into this discussion, he's like, wait, you can literally just look this up.
That near instant fucking taneously they get pulled down. There is no way that Matt didn't do this. And I suspect that he did it on all the other ones too. And I'd almost encourage people to go look when he got verified. You got his little check mark or whatever on YouTube. It seems to be when it really kicked into high gear.
And by the way, back when you got your check mark on YouTube, it was kind of a known fact that like you had a percentage chance, a high percentage chance of being assigned a YouTube channel manager. And YouTube channel managers are not all built the same. I've had them offered to me where they're like, oh, would you like to do a seminar on YouTube shopping or something? Not the same channel managers that were happening back then. You'd be able to like text these guys. I remember like Susie Lou was bragging about her channel manager back in the day. They were OP.
Like,
they still are OP, but they're exclusively for like higher echelon channels than us wee lads over here.
Appreciated the shout out.
Funny story mentioning Ramran. I used to work at Amazon as a driver, and
Really?
I always played my music on the van speakers. I drove up to an old folks' home, and the moment I opened the door, Ramran blasted at full volume.
Once he kind of established himself, like the 100,000 mark, whatever, it just seems like over the last year and a half to 2 years, any video that's really critical of him gets instantly pulled down. I put up videos shitting on diaper furs. I put up videos shitting on autistic people, on crazy people. And the thing that floors me the most is one of the videos that on my channel that got flagged was a 30-second stream bump for Mundane Matt. And it was considered to be...
Yeah, imagine going after like pedophiles on your YouTube channel, but the Mundane Matt clips seem to go down for TOS violations. You'd be asking questions, right?
Not age appropriate for anybody under the age of 13. You know that fucking warning they put up? And all it is a clip of the Boondocks with ad block put over their face. That's it. There's
Thank
no
you.
way. The fucking Boondocks clips are up on YouTube
As
by
a black-eyed
themselves, so I know that
penis
they're not in a special category. But if for whatever reason that mysteriously gets nailed,
And I'll say this straight away because someone mentioned it in the chat. It's frowned upon to strike, but it's not a violation. You can't strike. You can report a video and then YouTube can take it down. And if they get an influx of reports, that could either A, trip it into thinking that you shouldn't take the video down, or trip it into immediately removing the video. I don't know exactly how the mechanics behind the scenes work, but the reason why it's frowned upon is because you could realistically just turn around and start a flag war. Everybody's channels will get banned. That's what's going to happen like with the Jeremy thing. Jeremy's like, oh no, people are sending privacy complaints to my YouTube channel. And it's like, well, yeah, because you threw the first punch. That's what happens, you know? It's mutually assured destruction. People don't go and flag all of their enemies because all their enemies are going to come by and flag them. And all these guys exist in these edgy spaces, so there's probably enough shit that you could find that you could reasonably ruin someone's livelihood over.
he was bringing up earlier, Dane
That's why you don't do it.
Pesos or whatever.
Yes.
His videos always getting fucked with. His tweets always getting fucked with.
Dame Pesos is Dame Pesos. You might remember him.
I'm 100% certain it was Matt. And it's such fucking bullshit. You know, all the shit that he's talked about people like, Dick Masterson?
Yes.
And,
You're gonna hear a lot of like retro names in here.
Alex Jones talking about, oh, well, you're violating the toss, man. Or, yeah, the shit you're saying where there's smoke, there's fire, you're racist and all this kind of crap.
Yeah, Alex Jones talking about violating TOS. Years later, you wouldn't be able to find him on any fucking social media site. I think they just gave him Twitter back. Someone had to buy the company to put that guy back on a platform. That's why you don't do that.
Oh, well, what about your funny little clip videos, Matt? Are you a fucking racist? Do you hate black people? Because...
Dude, you ever watch the, oh god, I know what he's gonna say.
How do I interpret the video where you're talking about...
All right, so the context to this, I'm going to jump ahead a little bit. The context to this is that Matt had a video uploaded to his channel. It was called Polly the Polar Bear's Word of the Day, and he had a little stuffed animal in his hand. He's like, I'm Polly the Polar Bear! Today's word of the day is... And it's just the hard R.
I don't know what to make of that.
I'm Polly the Polar Bear. Today's word of the day is nuclear.
Write letters to Nicholas Cruz, apparently. I'm scared, Pat. I don't know where there's smoke, there's fire, right?
But the insane thing is, this was a video. Okay, we played a video. Of course, the video is a little... But this was a video that was up on Monday Matt's main channel until, what? I don't know when your tweet came out.
Oh, we did that. We made a joke about Monday Matt, but I couldn't put the N-word clip in my video. So I had Real Talk, the Metaphor Messiah, do his impression of it. And I put that in my video.
Maybe like...
Rest in peace, brother.
I don't know. This afternoon, late afternoon, it came out.
Well, first off, I'd like to say that you can thank Kiwi Farms for that, because they found it. That's the first thing I'd like to say. Two, I probably should have waited to tweet it, because the moment that I tweeted it out, instantly he took it off his fucking channel. I'm certain he has Google alerts set up for his fucking username. That anywhere that it appears, he's instantly alerted to it. I've no.
By the way, there are Google alerts that you should set up for your username. You can set up a Google alert that every time that your own like personal like address and stuff is posted, it sends it to you, and then you can immediately have that removed from search results from all those white page sites. That's like a thing that you can do. If you don't use that, you're an idiot because it doesn't take it off the actual site, but when those white page sites put your information up, it pings your shit, and then you request to have it taken down, it delists it in the search results. So you're like, when you Google blank address, it doesn't pop up. You should do that immediately.
People like that.
That's not Medicare. That is, oh no, the person in the picture is not Medicare.
But no, that was Kiwi Farms that found that. And then I saw it and I was like, this is fucking, this is great. How can I not, talk about that? But yeah, instantly pulls it down. The page is archived though, so you can't deny that the video was ever up.
How do you set that up? I don't remember. You could probably just Google it. Look up Google alerts for PII or personal information. It's pretty easy to do.
Totally.
But I think you should do it.
It was on his channel for 6 years. 6 years, and he instantly pulls it down once probably because he talked a bunch of shit, about other people making jokes and stuff like that, and then how bad it looks for them.
By the way, Mundane Matt, speaking of the devil, I'm sorry, I did what now?
So yeah, dude, within 3 minutes of the stream, Matt was like, I did what now? Excuse me? What did I do? And by the way, this is all relevant to the stuff that we're going to be going over with Jeremy today, but you need to understand the backstory before you kind of understand how insane it is that Jeremy has found himself in Matt's position. Literally, like what? Like how many years ago was this? What year was this, bro? This is a new, like a recent re-upload, but it had to be like 2019.
With my kid all evening.
Yeah, this is the story every fucking time. It's weird, right, Matt? You're never around when it gets flagged, but you show... Dude, wait! This is the story...
Did what?
This part right here is gonna fucking blow your mind.
Been hanging with my kid all evening.
Yeah,
didn't Jeremy tweet I was like out to dinner with my wife? Oh, I couldn't have been the one that flagged you. I was out with my kid all day. Do you guys not remember? Yeah. Dude, it's exactly the same.
This is the story every fucking time. It's weird, right, Matt? You're never around when it gets...
He was out hunting for sheds. Yes.
Flagged, but you show up...
Nicholas, the goat.
Instantly after...
Shed shopping.
Afterwards to say that you didn't do it.
Hanging?
So if you're so fucking busy with your kid... and doing shit in real life, how the fuck are you responding to this allegation in the first place?
This is literally Jeremy's this is his MO. This is what he's saying to you.
Shouldn't you be busy?
Well,
Why
look,
do you always pop up afterwards instantly to say that you didn't
He gets drunk, goes on Twitter, and he's like, I didn't want them to be flagged.
do it?
Dude, I've given him the benefit of the doubt and some other stuff. Like, oh, well, people fuck around, maybe.
I gave him the benefit of the doubt. The day one, I told you they're never going to be able to prove this shit. And then Jeremy came out and acted like a fucking mafia boss and made himself look like the most guilty guy on planet Earth.
There's no direct proof or whatever, but the quickness...
Yes! That was exactly what I said!
...that the stream was taken down with, and just, and we've gotten DMs, Dan's gotten some DMs that said he was in the actual chat, that he was there.
No, man.
Bro, we got DMs of fucking Jeremy hanging out with Null from Kiwi Farms, bragging about how awesome his channel manager is.
No.
And not Indian.
No, Ralph. Matt was hanging with his kid.
Yeah,
You're
no,
mistaken.
Exactly. Yes.
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
Matt was trying to hang it.
Yeah, he was out doing hangings with his kid. Yeah.
Oh, shit.
The polar bear is one thing. Come on.
Ralph sounds so different. Bro, the energy Ralph had on these older streams
Come on, man.
is like unmatched.
You're taking it too far, buddy.
Dude, I've played this clip recently, but dude, could you get a recent Ralph clip that looks like this?
I'm on the way home, bitch! My arrival is fucking imminent! Let's fucking go!
Like, it doesn't exist.
Actually, I've let a lot of shit go with him, and I talked about this earlier. I'm not going to go into it completely, but he slandered me, he slandered my wife, and he apologized.
By the way, I'm sorry. One more little cutaway. I think we mentioned this last time, but I have to mention it again. This clip is so insane. He's playing Freebird. He's driving his car. He's looking the entire opposite way. He's shooting a 50-minute promo while screaming into his phone, but he's wearing a seatbelt. Isn't that insane? I'm sorry. Back to the stream.
Just quote unquote, he came on kind of groveling about it, and I was like, all right, let it go. 'Cause I'm kind of that kind of dude. And
wait, the car was in yes! He was driving. He's not even looking in the right direction.
For him to do this strike, I mean, it's
safety first.
What?
Yeah, he was driving home when he did that. It's insane. Holy shit, bro.
Nicholas
Am I
DeOrio
crazy?
streamed
The
it
polar
this
bear
last
said
night, and after
what?
watching Nick's stream, I'm kind of
Here, it feels like I swear to God, it feels like every time a video comes up that
I have to
shits
put those back up.
on him or makes fun of him or points something out, it's pulled instantly. Your stream played that video, and within 30 seconds of the video ending, your stream instantly goes down.
Now that's kind of difficult to do. That was one of the things that I would be questioning. 30 seconds is really fast response time.
It's just it's too much of a coincidence, parenthesis. It's a little too much for me to take.
Let's see, do we have built-in timestamps here? Ethan, Ralph, Mundane Matt, and Mr. Medic are on Boulder. What? Wait, this is the entire saga. This is like Ralph's flagging thing too. That's crazy. Ashton's Moobs has like a real fucking time capsule here. Holy fuck, dude. Yeah, so at 1:35 is where we're gonna end up, but in the meantime, Matt Jarbo calls in right now. We're ready. So within 5 minutes, Matt Jarbo is already entering the stream to talk about how innocent he is.
Once or twice, or 3 or 4 or 5 or 17 times, maybe it's a coincidence. But when you're sitting at
So let's jump ahead till Mr. Jarbo enters the call and has a nice time. So here he is. There he is.
We had Matt in it. They got flagged. Was that you, Jim?
I had one Kilroy video go down. Yeah, right before it. Well, it was right before the ball pit video.
I forgot. Kilroy was the convention with the ball pit, right? Where it was like an empty room with a ball pit.
Shit started getting.
Apparently, people have been saying some shit about me tonight that is really not fucking true.
Dude, this is so funny.
Well, let me repeat it verbatim. So.
Guys, I'm hearing some lies on my name because again, the flag history thing wasn't known. He had no idea. He thought he was immune.
A segment on a show called Ultimate Rape Review.
Did you see Smiling Friends? Can't believe Mudahar got done dirty by Mr. Boss.
Mudahar?
You can hear what I've said. I suspect that you flagged Ralph. I find it to be too much of a coincidence that it seems like any time a video...
I think that's the only thing they didn't get proof of him doing was flagging Ralph. I think the Ralph thing was organic, or it wouldn't have come from another account because he didn't know to cover his tracks.
Goes up, that's shitting on you or making fun of you or pointing out something that you've already done, that it really very quickly, sometimes within an hour or less, gets pulled down. Now, Ralph has a stream. We play some audio and some clips from you, and within 30 seconds, it goes down. Now, you could say, well, it's an algorithm. There's something in the video triggered it.
I don't believe it's an algorithm.
Yeah.
No, it's not the algorithm, dude. Guys, what do you think actually is going to be the excuse here if you haven't heard it?
Because you had that video up on your channel for 6 years that nothing ever happened to it.
Exactly. That's the whole thing is I don't think it was...
Now, this is Jeremy's first argument, right?
An algorithm, but there are people out there that were doing this shit.
This is Jeremy. Guys, listen right here. As soon as this dono's over.
Mama free speech event where conservatives weren't allowed.
Yeah, I remember that. This was, you're going to hear this right now. Jeremy's first argument when it comes to why he would never flag the Kino Casino is this one.
But there are people out there that were doing this shit. There are tons of videos people have made about me over the years, right? I can't control what anyone says or anyone thinks, right? I have no push over that whatsoever. If I flag a video, I admit that I flag it, and I flag cognitive thought because that was a straight fucking rip, and that's the whole point.
And a straight rip meaning that he'd do a copyright complaint. That has nothing to do with flagging.
So if shit like that gets taken, I'll take it down. But
so when you guys saw the Jeremy stuff, you might remember his first response was, the Kino Casino has been covering me for years. Why would I flag them now? Why would now be a reason to flag them? Now, we have reasons to believe why things have changed, and we'll go through all of those. But his first initial knee-jerk reaction is, people there's videos uploaded on me all the time. Why aren't those ones down? That's his first argument.
People have opinions.
He's using Jarbo's first argument.
Crap, that's a different story. I'm
not even talking about with the cognitive thought one where he just straight uploaded something again. I'm not even talking about that one. But it seems like any time a video that makes fun of you, Dame Pesos, Ralph's stream. I've seen it with like 6 or 7 videos now, and that was the first time I've seen it with the stream.
And we have a second channel right now that people are accusing Jeremy of striking as well.
And the weird thing to me is
of a clip that was uploaded of Null's stream.
You'll say stuff like, "I'm not around when this happens. It wasn't me that did it."
How many? Yeah, Jim just said 6, 7.
Girlfriend and my kid.
Oh no! Wait a minute.
Most of my day online, and then in the evenings, I hang out with my girlfriend and my kid.
Wow, it sounds like the guy who likes to hang out with his wife.
And then around 9 o'clock, this is when they go to bed. So that's usually when people are like, "Oh, hey, can you come on a stream?" I'm like, yeah, I have nothing else going on. I'll jump on because I'm up until 2 o'clock in the morning doing other shit. So
yeah, he's got a family. He doesn't have time to flag videos.
Generally around most nights. I don't really leave my house much because I work.
How similar is this to Jeremy's story?
Home when I'm with my kid, like 90% of my day. So earlier tonight, I went out, like Ralph messaged me, like when you posted that little video clip or whatever.
Couldn't have been me. I was out shed hopping.
I was getting ready to go run errands, did that for a couple hours, came home, had dinner, watched
So
Rachel
you saw
Maddow.
that message. You saw that message.
I saw the message.
Wait, you watched Rachel Maddow? Anyway,
Holy wow, that's the biggest admission of the night.
All right, let's jump ahead a little bit. Actually, I'm going to go to certain timestamps now because there's some stuff that I do want to hear. And I know them right off the bat. Let's look up deep cover. Yeah. So we're at about the 15-minute mark. Let's let Matt give some arguments here.
Just so many fucking videos. And I've seen people that get shit on all the time on YouTube and on social media.
Boogie,
that don't have that kind of, but you could fucking shit on Boogie till the cows come home, and nothing really ever happens in relation to that.
Well, actually, what's really funny about that too is failure accomplished was shitting on Boogie on a Kumite stream, and someone sent Boogie the clip, and then Boogie thought it was me and came to me all mad about it. Like, what are you doing?
Dude, Boogie was always like this. That's so funny.
And I'm like, dude, that's
disgraceful ways on.
So what Matt's arguing in this section is that a group of people who hate him have reported all the videos where they call him mean names to make him look bad. So he'll end up in this stream where he has to defend himself. That's his argument.
Honestly, and
people shit on him all the time. Yeah.
Never got a strike for it. Never.
Dude, I swear. Here's what I think it is, to be perfectly bluntly honest with you. I think somebody out there is trolling. It's not at my request, because I legitimately would.
Matt, this would be this would be the most deep cover trolling that's ever taken place on the internet. It's been going on for a year and a half. I
get that, and it's been really bad this year. It's been really, ever since the Kumite stuff happened. Ever since the Kumite shit, like, I'm an
Nicholas
easy fucking.
Hey, I actually think you're a pretty funny guy.
Dude, yeah, the legendary steam cleaner song.
Target, because they fucking made fun of me a lot. So then shit started coming down, right? And so then other people made fun of me. Shit started coming down, and I'm sitting here just like, I'm not doing anything. And the thing is,
this is again the most confident lie I've probably ever heard. He just goes on for an hour about how it's impossible.
I can't fucking prove it. Obviously, all I can sit there and tell you on my fucking word that I did nothing in this regard. I did nothing here.
So you're willing to, make a statement?
You're willing to put this on your word?
Write a statement to say, we were just playing your video. There was no hate speech intended, and
there's no hate speech intended. You can fucking make it was a stupid. No,
I mean,
stupid
honestly,
thing for me to do back in the day.
It'd probably be good for you.
By the way, I don't hate Monday and Matt. I've had positive interactions with this guy over the years. I'm not doing this to fucking drag Monday and Matt like 6 years later again. But it is you have to consider this because Jeremy comes on this show and is here for the big reveal.
To write
and it is nostalgic.
A statement at this point because I'm having to. We've had 2 or 3 strikes already this summer. They got overturned. But yeah, I think your testimony would help. You're willing to
I'll tweet at Team YouTube about it and shit, man. Fucking, because I swear.
Hey, remember when Jeremy's like, "Hey, I think the Keynote Casino needs to come back up at Team YouTube. This is bad."
God, like I was all of a sudden my phone started blowing.
I'm dead serious, by the way.
No, I know you're dead serious. I don't want your channel fucked with. Like, I don't want your channel fucked with.
So what is the statement going to say? When I was talking about them. I was just doing a banner. Is that?
I don't know, man. I don't.
What was your thought process? By the way,
yeah. You want?
All right, we don't need the Polly the polar bear. We don't need the Polly the polar bear lore.
Do a little video about that shit, and I'm all like, Polly the polar bear.
Yes, Polly the polar bear is today's word of the day. We know Polly. We know his word of the day. We're aware of it.
It's the same concept, man. It's like tweets.
But you didn't know. Well,
today's word of the day is nuclear. Yeah,
you put out more videos than me.
I would. Polly counter, guys. Keep a Polly counter. Thank you, Pyoxes. Dude, Smaggle's caught in like a fucking whiplash right now. He just caught it.
I'm nearing 5,000.
We just gained a viewer.
And
but
so
still,
it's like,
I mean,
know,
you,
I mean, like,
did know that you did that. Like what?
A
that was
yeah,
that was a different time too. That was before
True.
like the consequences for saying something wrong on the internet.
Yeah,
were so,
that was
hot
you
and
know,
heavy
back
out
in the
there, I don't
day.
know.
Yeah, that was back.
It's crazy that they're talking about back in the day and like 20. Is this 2019 or 2018? 2018, I think, right?
Analytics there on Social Blade.
Who is that guy? I don't know. I don't remember this guy's voice. Who is that? Is that like a Charlie Kirk profile pic? What is that?
10,000 subs.
I forgot this guy's name.
They were just like, and they left.
James Alsa. I don't remember who that is, to be honest. Dude, let me go up to, let's jump up to here it is, dude. This one. This is a great clip. We're jumping ahead a little bit here.
With like 200. My theory has mostly been that similar to the Facebook effect, when you had what predominantly was, younger.
Hey, thank you.
Nicholas DeOrio streamed about this last night,
Mr.
and after
Nintendo.
watching Nick's stream, I'm kind of fucking black-pilled.
Are you being naughty, Mr. Nintendo?
I am Polly the polar bear today. Word of the day is ninja, 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 ninja.
Oh, God.
The youth, so to speak, on there. And then their parents got involved.
Matt, you're a piece of shit. Shut the fuck up. No one here fucking likes you at all. You're here just trying to be friends with everyone.
No, I'm talking. I don't know. I'm sorry. Hold on.
Wait a minute. This is
you fucking loser. Just like when you fucking told the police that I swatted you. You fucking sad basement.
Oh my God, is that Keemstar? Oh my God, Keemstar.
Look at you.
Yeah, he was nuclear. He wasn't on the stream very often, but when he was here, it was fucking nuclear.
Freak out. Look at you freak out. You irrelevant
How are
piece
you,
of
buddy?
shit.
Have you started paying your employees yet? Oh man.
Well, I guess he does pay them now, somewhat.
And I
Of
never
course
told
I
the
pay
cops.
my
I never
employees.
told the.
He offered me a very handsome contract, I will say. I appreciate it. He's offered everybody half of what he offered to pay me, so I'm very, very proud of the offer that I got and refused.
How many employees do you pay?
You fucking
None,
idiot.
because you can't afford any because your channel's fucking dying.
He offered me, because I remember he offered everybody else $50K. He offered me $100K on a 3-year contract, so $300,000 to run his fucking to do video essays on his YouTube channel. I thought it was a very handsome offer that he gave me. It's been years now since I turned it down.
Fucking joke.
Oh, you're so
and everybody
cute.
that fucking calls
You're
you on
cute.
your shit, you
You're
have some
funny.
fucking revenge thing where you have to
I
try
have
to
no
take
revenge.
down people's
I
channels.
don't try to take down anybody
You
because I don't
struck
give a
it.
shit.
You fucking
do
struck him, you
anything.
lying piece of shit.
Right, okay.
Yes, you did.
No, you like to make up shit, Keemstar. So why don't you go
Yes,
fuck
you
yourself?
did. Well, guess what? Guess what? There's gonna be fucking revenge on your ass for this.
See, this is the thing with Jeremy. Listen to this. This is what Jeremy is going through right now, and Keem could have told him this. Keem did probably tell him this years ago.
Yourself.
Well, guess what?
This is the danger of flagging. Oh, let me wait for this one.
DeOrio, commentator of the year, the best commentator of the year.
This is back when Augie was dangerously close to being considered a pay pig and regular caller on Ralph's show lol. Simpler times.
Smaggle said, let's be real, if you accepted that, you wouldn't have posted a single video for him. He probably would have fired me in a month, to be honest. It's not really the badass thing that I claim it is. I don't really think I portrayed it that way.
What? There's gonna be fucking revenge on your ass for this dumb shit.
This is what, yeah.
Just like there's revenge for when you told the police that
Oh, dude, Keem always gets on his own shit. He's here for this reason and this alone.
I fucking swatted you.
That you swatted
There
me.
is revenge.
I did not tell the
You
police
will
that.
never, ever make it in this YouTube world.
I'm
To be clear, this kind of was the end for Matt.
making it
fucking
right
world.
now.
No, you're not.
Yes,
you are
I am.
This was it. Like, after this, it was just downhill.
failing. You are
I'm not
failing.
failing. I am
very,
doing just fine.
Very
I think he had to become an Uber driver.
much. You are
No,
failing.
I'm doing just fine. Thank you.
How are you doing fine? How
you
are
don't
you
know my
doing
analytics,
fine?
dude. I do
Everybody
okay.
hates you.
That's fine.
Yeah, he's actually right here. Keem's actually, like, he was right.
Nobody likes you.
Not true.
Matt,
That
1,000
is
subs
true.
a month. 1,000 subs a month is pretty dead, man.
That
The point I was
again,
gonna make
hold on,
earlier
hold on.
is when you
Dude, 1,000 subs a month would be like one of the most fast-paced channels right now doing what he was doing.
stagnated like this, why don't you change what you're doing? Figure out a new formula. You get the most attention when you get into the controversy.
Well, actually, no, I guess he did video content. A streamer, that would be a bit difficult, but for videos, I guess that is possible.
When you're involved in some
That's not really good numbers for a media channel. Because he was covering media, right? Or was he doing social commentary? I forgot what Matt was doing at this point of his career.
kind of controversy.
Was it like, was he like moving kind of left already? Or at this point, was he still like a kind of conservative talking head? You have to remember, a lot of the skeptics who were doing right-wing stuff became left-wingers. Shuan had some black guy, I think, right? Matt. Like, a lot of these guys, a lot of the skeptics, they either went one way or the other.
controversy.
They either went further right or they just cut left.
Why don't you embrace being a little bit more edgy and embrace being a little bit more confrontational?
Yeah, he went the opposite way. He didn't embrace it,
for lack of a better term, and embrace that instead of running from it and being this sort of middle of the road.
So now we're going to go to the iconic moment. This is the one that everyone references. You've probably heard this. If you've never heard it in the actual audio, you can finally say that you've heard it now for the very first time. But this is the iconic meme of every time there's a flagging incident. This is the one that they talk about.
You know, shoot off.
Dude, I live in the state of Washington. It's illegal to be to touch my phone while I'm driving.
Oh,
I'm not kidding you.
Dude, I couldn't flag you. It's illegal to touch. Dude, somebody tell that to every Twitch streamer.
I'm not kidding you. I went down and picked up boulders today for my front yard. We found a dude in the middle of fucking nowhere who's giving away boulders and went down and
again, this is Jeremy talking about how they were going shed shopping.
Front yard. We found a dude in the middle of fucking nowhere who's giving away boulders and went down and got them. So I was out of cell service for a while. Then I had to drive home.
Yeah, dude, Medicare dubbed him the Quarry King after this.
Unloaded.
He couldn't have flagged the videos. The Quarry King was out collecting boulders with his son.
Everything, get dinner.
But you're just magically here when all this shit breaks out.
Like, yeah, every time something happens, the Quarry King comes out.
This dude was like fucking, dude, you messaged me about what, 5.5 hours ago?
I mean, I could look.
It was around that time. It was about 5.5 hours ago.
It's about that time.
5.5 hours ago. And then I came home and I was doing my shit. I'm going to log online. And then I'm like, just going to let things go. Let you guys have your fun because that's fine with me. Yeah, those videos are stupid as shit.
But do you realize the amount of people?
Matt,
go ahead.
Matt, were you in the chat? Somebody said they had a screen cap or a picture of you in the chat while Ralph's stream was going on. Is that true?
No. If you have a picture, here's how you know it's me. If there's a verified check mark next to it.
Oh, guys, it couldn't be me. I have a check mark in my name. I am quite the interesting YouTuber. I have crossed the 100K threshold.
Well, we don't know because the stream is flagged, so the chat is no longer available.
Then if you have a screenshot, then post a fucking screenshot. Because this has happened before with some other asshole.
And Matt knows, dude. Matt knows at this point, if they did have a screenshot of him, I don't know if he was in the chat, but if they did have a screenshot of him while the stream was going on, they would have shown it already. There's no one's holding that back. He's confident enough here that he could say this because the proof would have been shown.
Pretending to be me. And it went around.
He wouldn't be asking if they had proof.
On some other stream, it was like causing all this shit.
No, it's antler shed hunting. He's saying that he was out in the woods.
Then all of a sudden,
he was out in the woods too. He's a man of he was out touching some grass.
I get bombarded with messages on Twitter talking all this shit. They send me screenshots and I'm like, where's the fucking check mark?
Dude, he's got Starlink to go watch all the videos about it. And that's what you guys don't realize. So let me see the first part where the word history comes up. Yeah, look at this. So guys, remember Matt joins around the 30-minute mark? At the hour and 24-minute mark of him defending himself, talking about, and he goes through the list. Did you flag Dame Pesos? No. Did you flag the something report? No. Did you flag this channel? No. He goes through the whole list, right? Pesos, let me see. They call him Dame Pesos. That's how you know they didn't know him. Yeah.
Difficult.
Tell me if you flagged them or not. Dame Pesos.
Nope.
Yeah, and not just on YouTube, but he put a YouTube video out that went down. When he tweeted about it and called you a fag, that instantly went down. You didn't do it on Twitter either.
I don't give a fuck about that shit. I
don't care about it. Did you do it? No.
Okay, Godwinson.
Nope.
So you go through the whole list, right? Now we're gonna pull up the word history. Ready? So Zidane realizes at the hour and 24-minute mark that YouTube has a built-in tracker to show what you flagged on YouTube.
Everything so far, and two,
I've been telling the truth the entire time. So
I don't think it's the truth. But the second thing is there is a way you can show your reporting history on YouTube. I'll link it in the chat. So if you didn't do it, they should have nothing in it. Correct?
So Matt is as lethally silent right now because this is something that had never come up before. It's like the Slazzo moment for drama commentary. Like there had been nothing like this before.
Oh, the plot thickens.
This is lethally silent. You say this is the best part? You guys don't realize this goes on for like 10 minutes.
Oh, hold on, I'm reading the article.
You guys see Jeremy the quartering right here? You see the quartering is in the moment. He's here. He's just living in the moment. No phones around.
Who you sent?
Yeah, I know what he's talking about. At least I think I know what he's talking about.
Does Keem come back after the big reveal? Yeah.
There are ways you can.
So now at this moment, I'm going to tell you what's happening. He's looking at his flag history. It's thick with like multiple C's, okay? He realizes he's lost.
Got really quiet.
It got super quiet.
I'm reading.
It's literally like 7 sentences, buddy.
It is literally not a lot of text. They're going to show it in a second.
Hold on. No, because it linked me to something else.
It's a direct.
It linked you to something. It did not link you to something else.
Link.
Well, there's no link directly there to click on your actual reporting history.
Can you delete flag history? No. You can inspect element, but the minute you refresh it, there's nothing you can do.
I posted it in the chat.
It's built-in things from YouTube to show you what you flagged, to know if the video you reported, YouTube took action on it. It's a feature to say like, oh, I found a video of a guy killing cats, and if it gets reported, you'll know it went down. Like, that's what it's for.
It's youtube.com/report
history. I really like you.
Why?
The thing is, though, if you report a video and it gets taken down, it just says that information about this video isn't available.
That's the thing. So you don't even see the videos that were taken down. That's what I forgot. It only shows you the videos that like didn't get taken down that you reported and the reason why you reported it. We had our own mini one of these with Susie Lou.
So, just for example, I'm looking at mine. I've reported 3 videos in my history on YouTube. One is
so this just keeps going and going and going and going. Oh, look who's here!
Screenshot.
And it will show what your history is.
Take a look at this here. Give me a second.
No, you're taking way too long, Matt. You're guilty as fuck. Take a screenshot. Look, we want to see what you reported. All right. Stop fucking around. It's been like fucking 8 minutes.
Jesus Christ,
Take a
dude.
screenshot and show him. No, I'm sick of you lying. You're such a fucking snake, and everybody can see through it. You're a fucking dirty little snake that fucking narcs on people and reports people to the cops, and then you come.
Dude, he's still on the swatting thing.
To this
reports people. I love Keem, bro.
Fucking call like a Walmart greeter. Shut the fuck up. Take the screenshot and show everyone now. 10 seconds, bitch boy, or you're a confirmed liar. 10, 9,
How am I
8,
able to hold on a
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, screenshot 2, 1.
Look, Ralph,
the bitch.
I will
He's
say
the
no.
one that
To the appeal to Ralph?
flagged your channel.
No, I'm not the one that flagged your channel.
Well, just take the screenshot.
Yeah, I know. Hold on here. I'm trying to I have to I don't have the I have to
We
upload
don't
it
want
to
any,
Anchor.
element manipulation.
Nipping tool to imager.
No, I don't.
Hey, Ethan, I sent you mine.
Oh, Jeremy, you did?
It took a second.
It took literally 1 second to say what you shouted.
Yeah, Jeremy's having a lot of fun in this stream.
Which was telling people to flag my channel. And that's the only one that's in there, but you can see it in your DM.
I see it. I see it right now. Yeah.
Yeah, you can feel free to.
Here's an interesting thing. Usually it says video removed. Isn't this? Wait, hold on. Listen to this.
In there.
Yeah,
which was telling people to
So Jeremy said he had one video on there. When he shows it again, I don't remember seeing that video.
flag my channel. And that's the only one.
That is an interesting point. I saw somebody bring it up. I didn't remember if he did or not. So this is my clarification.
That's in there.
On his new screenshot, doesn't it show it's blank?
You can see it in your DM.
I see it. I see it right now. Yeah.
Yeah, you can feel free to share that. I don't care.
All right. Matt, where you at?
I am working on it right now. 1 sec.
You definitely are working on it.
Loading up Adobe Photoshop as we speak.
So that's Jeremy's original flag history.
By the way, there's a screen from.
I don't think that video is still there. I didn't see that when he showed his new flag history.
Matt, how long does it take to Photoshop something? Hurry up.
It's that window.
All right, so we're gonna hit. We know what we're looking for. Now, wait. Yeah, this is it. Okay, ready? All right, so we got to get to the part where Jeremy. Actually, no, the one is. This is it. Hold on, my. Yeah, this is the one. When you hear Jeremy say, "Hold on, my pants are off," you know shit is about to go down.
Okay, here we go. Screen shares live. Let's see it.
All right, hold on. My pants are off.
Oh, Jesus Christ! All right,
Matt,
fine.
what are you doing? How's it taking this long?
Look at all those tabs.
Okay, so you only get a brief glimpse of what's on his flag history.
I have a lot of tabs open, but I have.
Thanks for
Is that
reporting.
Now, remember, I did not flag Dame Pesos.
Tabs open, but I have.
Thanks for
Is that
reporting.
But nothing. But nothing on.
Now wait a minute.
Nothing on that. That's just.
What
that's
the
just-
fuck?
So I have been in a not the best place mentally.
I don't know if I ever heard anyone say this before. There's a lot of firsts on this live stream. The "I was in a bad headspace" excuse has come up hundreds of times. I think he coined it.
So I have been in a not the best place mentally. And
Now wait a minute, Matt. No, Matt. No.
so yeah, that's
Wait,
it.
no,
That's-
no.
Dude, wait. Wait a
Yeah, and Jeremy also talked about his headspace recently, didn't he?
minute. Cut back. No.
He fucking
Okay,
lied
hold
to
on.
us. He
No,
lied to us
dude.
for an hour.
What?
Straight to our face. He lied straight to our fucking face.
For an hour.
He was spitting and deflecting the entire fucking time.
No.
It's about Dame
No, Matt.
Pesos.
Matt.
I've it's because
Matt. No, Matt.
that's
Matt,
my bad.
Matt,
That's my bad. I
Matt,
admit fault on
Matt,
that one. Like
Matt.
literally, I admit fault on that one.
No,
that's
Matt.
That's
This is like a politician getting caught meeting men in the airport
Now,
bathroom.
come on, dude. Just
To be honest, they
Nicholas
probably would have done
goat.
the.
Thank
They
you
would have
for the
done the
$5
same show
money.
if they could prove that.
just take a hit.
I'm sorry, but look, dude.
Oh, there's Keem
At
again.
the history of
What
the
the
screenshot, right? The history of the screenshot. What?
Dude, some guy in the chat is named Tabs. He's like, "Hi Nick, I'm back. Did you miss me, dude? Look at that tab."
We saw anybody making a video talking shit about Matt Mundane getting flagged by Matt Mundane or whatever
There
the
you
fuck
go.
your name
Yep.
is.
But-
That's what we
Absolutely.
saw.
But if you saw
Don't
all the
butt me,
videos are-
motherfucker.
Dude, his position is you didn't see the Ralph retort.
Done. Guilty. Case
That-
closed.
that is on me. I have made
Case
a few
closed.
mistakes,
If somebody
so.
cries about Matt Mundane or whatever the fuck your name is, you flag them. Case closed.
There was
Nah.
more there. You didn't scroll. There was more.
There was more. There was more.
Anyway, I think I've made a lot of mistakes, and I do owe people an apology.
Now, there's
You
for
literally
being-
lied.
There is like a little bit of a caveat here. So many of these people, with the exception of probably Jim, have like flagged videos. That's the only little issue here, is that like a lot of these guys have either like struck people or flagged videos and stuff, and that's the little blemish on this funny video, is that like many of these people have gone down similar paths in the last 8 years, whatever the fuck has happened since this came out.
So
Like nobody's like, there's very few people who are unscathed,
well, no,
Yes, you did.
and I think Jeremy might be one of them.
Don't
Yeah,
lie.
you did. You did.
You
You lied to
did.
our
You
face
lied
for an
straight
hour.
to our
I
fucking
said
face.
about Dame Pesos. That person.
Zidane came out clean. Zidane didn't last much longer. He got out he got out at a good time. He's the only one who I think got out before all of the IBS community exploded.
Person has gotten under my skin.
So there's this creature named Nicholas DeOrio. He has this segment called the Ultimate Rape
I do.
Reviews.
Thank you.
This is
Under-
Keem's how you doing there, buddy moment.
Ooh, yeah, is
Pure
it how you doing there,
untapped
buddy?
Keno.
Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. You guys hit the goal. You guys run into the goal.
Under many
So we're gonna wrap this up right now, and then after that, we're gonna hop back into the actual topic of tonight's stream.
So there's this creature
and talk about
named
Jeremy.
Nicholas DeOrio. He has this segment called the Ultimate Rape Reviews.
I do have that segment.
Never forget mundane Matt is the reason flag OTT became a term. we
Yeah.
all use.
cases, and that is really it. And that's on
But
me.
his videos are so fun.
It's just the thing.
They're having like a therapy session with him. They're like, dude, their videos are so fun. This is Jeremy talking about the Keno Casino right now.
With the,
Yeah, they just make fun of you, man. They're fun.
You also flagged a video
it's
called
so
Mundane Matt is a crybaby bitch. What a better way to put it.
Matt, you make videos criticizing people. That's what you do. You make videos talking shit about people and talking about other people. But if someone talks about you, you try.
I don't understand why he didn't just leave. I think, dude, this is like a black hole pulling you in, dude. You just sat here and lied to people for a full fucking hour explicitly with some of the worst examples of like an argument ever written to paper. You know what I mean? I don't know. Like, how do you leave after something like this?
To censor.
You just kind of have to sit here and take it, right?
Them.
No,
and how many videos have you made on censorship? You dumb son of a bitch.
I have made.
You're a joke. You're a fucking joke.
I have made errors. That's absolutely true.
Made errors. Grow the fuck up, dude.
I will. I honest to God.
Me and you get in a Twitter fight and you tell the cops I swat at you.
Keem was here for one reason and one reason only, bro.
You swatted
back
me.
to that. It goes right back to that, you son of a bitch. You're a fucking baby.
I never.
He got so mad, his voice is literally cracking. That's
Actually
crazy.
You can't defend yourself with your own fucking words, right? So you have to sneak around and try to get videos taken down. Like, it's so
Hey, thank you for the raid.
Fucking disgusting. You're so sad. Right back to the first time when I jumped into this stream. Get into the fucking corner right now, all right? Take your little hoodie, pull it over your head.
Hey, thank you.
Nicholas DeOrio. He has this segment called the Ultimate Rape Reviews.
Today's word of the day is nuclear.
And have a good cry, because you fucking earned it, bitch.
All right. No, that's look. Here's the thing.
Well,
I've
Matt,
made.
Don't you want to call him a gnome?
No,
Where's all that
I don't.
Yeah. Hey, Matt, why don't you call the garden gnome again? That'll show him.
Listen,
Well, come on, Matt. You came in super hot before.
Here's the thing. I've made a fair amount of mistakes. I am fully aware.
Well, let me ask you two questions because I want to get them out quick because this is everybody's jumping in and out, and I think it's important. You lied to us multiple times. You told us you never flagged anybody. You did. You told us you didn't flag. You were aware of. You actually came in here and used as a defense. What about the Soilless Matt show? How come that hasn't?
Oh, we didn't cover that. He explicitly asked why that hadn't been taken down because he knew he flagged his show. That is so fucking 10,000 IQ. Why is the one that YouTube won't remove still on YouTube?
No, wait, let me finish.
That was Dame Pesos, the Soilless Matt show.
Okay.
How come that
His example was why is the one that YouTube won't take down still up?
hasn't been flagged? You fucking flagged it.
What I mean.
On what grounds did Tectone ask for an apology? I actually don't know. We're gonna cover it tonight. I haven't watched it.
Look, I've made.
Dude, there's so much drama happening right now. Tectone got like down on his hands and knees and asked for an apology or something. And I didn't answer fast enough. I mean, the answer's no, right? But I didn't answer fast enough and he reblocked me.
I've made errors on that one. That's me.
And then you tell Keemstar, I didn't tell the cops this. Why should we fucking believe you? You lied to our.
I gotta be careful when I say on my hands and knees because Boogie literally did that one time, and you guys might think I'm telling the truth. It's metaphorical. He didn't actually get down on his hands and knees.
You lied to our face for an hour.
You have no reason to believe me on this one. This is clearly my error, my mistake.
Dude, this is clearly my error.
I have made errors. I am.
He thinks you called him broke. I'll go over that tweet. I meant to put it in the segment. We didn't have time to do.
Definitely apologetic.
I have to go collect boulders. What the?
No,
fuck?
that was
piece of shit.
No. I was collecting boulders. You don't understand. That wasn't an excuse.
It's actually true. That's legitimately true. I didn't
Your
flag
word
anyone.
is dog shit.
Your
word is fucking dog shit.
I understand.
His word is his bond.
I'm 100%.
All right, I think that we've kind of exhausted this. So you guys know the history lesson has been done. You guys are aware of the actual boulder stream. You understand all the references now as to what people are saying, why they're comparing to the quartering to Mr. Jarbo, right? Why this keeps coming up. All right, I gotta hit these intro topics lightning fast, super speed. DSP is talking about his great streaming week. Let's take a look right now.
Alrighty, everybody. So, guys, great streaming week, right? Was this not a great week?
Apparently, this is what qualifies for an amazing week in the gaming community.
We had a great variety of games that we each played once. We just tried 2 new games today. We didn't try. We had a great fun on my birthday with an awesome marathon of throwback games, right? We basically made great advancement in everything I played this week. I would say the only...
Does it not feel like a corporate meeting? Like you got the whole team together on Skype. They're like, guys, we did a great job. What is the corporate equivalent to we played a new video game every day?
Only bummer this week is Street Fighter 6.
This is just like the really boring end of the month meeting that nobody gives a fuck about.
And that's fine. Because to be honest, something had to come out of the rotation anyway. It really did. For us to make any kind of progress.
He talks to his entire chat like they're shareholders. That's what I've gotten from DSP. Now that I've watched an entire video breaking down all the recent stuff, he acts like his audience are like shareholders in the channel.
Viciously on Twitter.
Everyone lock in. I repeat, everyone lock in. Lock in. By the way, leg.
Thank you. There's a clip someone made of middle management. Yeah, that dude. That's what I get from DSP.
And are you ready for hot weather like 90s leg?
No, I hear it's gonna be like 80 next week. Kill me. Oh my god, bro. I do not need the heat right now. Dude, I love the spring because you go from like ice cold, frigid fucking 20-degree nights to like 80-degree days, and they fuck you with the pollen. That's the fun of spring, dude. Oh, I don't like the winter. Snow is so bad. Okay, spring just fucks you in every angle. Dude, it's cold, it's hot, and my eyes are fucking tearing and my nose is full, bro. Who the fuck invented spring? I'm not a big fan. The mosquitoes are swarming. The spiders have awoken. Oh, I love the spring. Fuck the spring, dog.
And,
the animals are leaving.
Yeah, thank you guys.
Dude, who knows that reference, bro? The animals are leaving.
For a great
Where are they
week.
going?
So here's the deal. I am not here. By the way, Sergeant Mattis did another $5. He says you have a lot of haters. Oh, I have most of the haters on the internet.
I have mostly haters. Oh my god.
Nicholas DeOrio.
Keffels appreciated the shout out.
No, Nick. The worst part of spring is when the bugs ascend from the 11th circle of hell.
You claim to care about rape, and you're hyping up a dude who has a segment on a show called Ultimate Rape Review.
Guys, this month was really great. The team really came together and accomplished some really solid stuff this month.
Yeah.
Really, we're not getting a raise.
Dude, it's like he's gonna offer the corporate pizza party because he got $6 on one stream or something. Oh god! Whenever I think of the spring, I always think of like the COVID. Sorry, the spring after COVID, or yeah, was it the spring or the summer? I don't remember. Where my Italian uncle walks up to me, he goes, "Now the COVID's over. They're bringing out the murderous hornets next." It wasn't remember the murder hornets? The way he explained it, he's like, the murderous hornets are coming out now. That's the next one. Hey, Mark Salmon, the I Love Muda guy. He's like, the murderous hornets are back.
Hilarious because people bitch about their haters all the time, and I'm like, no, actually mine are worse than yours. I just don't bitch about them all day. I just move on my merry way and don't bring it up all the time.
Dude, oh, shut the fuck, dude. Fuck you. I'm sorry. I got locked in on the murderous hornets for a minute. Bro, guys, this guy doesn't complain. He doesn't complain. He's a fucking cherub.
I just don't bitch about him all day.
He never bitches about the haters. Dude, we don't have mostly haters here because I have my closest friends and family with me every stream.
I just move on my merry way and don't bring it up all the time.
Guys, he never brings it up, dude. He never brings those people up. It never comes up.
But some people...
I get like one clip of this guy per show. He never brings it up.
Actually could just complain.
DSP, this stoic.
...nonstop about it. Like, dude, just fucking ignore it and just be yourself and be positive. You'll be fine. But some people...
Dude, what is his skull? Like, does he have some kind of deformity? His skull's kind of wonky.
Just don't know how to do that. But no, I understand.
Like, it looks like he's got a large brain. Is that a tumor?
Yeah, my haters suck ass.
That's kind of the problem, is like, dude, only from this angle does he look somewhat normal, but if you even slightly twist him, he looks like he's got a fucking giant brain tumor.
I'm sorry that they harass you.
It's not his hairline, bro. Bro, his head looks like it's engorged.
My streams, thank you for support.
Fetal alcohol syndrome? I don't know what it looks like, but I always hear people say it.
For my streams. Okay, so... Thank you, guys.
Bro, he's built like a light bulb. They're like, no, dude, it's his hairline. Dude, his head is a fucking light bulb. He looks like the Govee bulb I fucking installed in my basement.
For a great week. I'm not here tomorrow, and I'm not here Saturday. I return on Sunday.
He looks like he could be in the fucking one of those Disney movies. I don't know, bro. He's got good ideas.
Nicholas, the GOAT. Thanks
hey,
for
thank
the
you.
Nicholas, thanks for sucking my balls.
Nick, love listening to the streams during my overnight job. I looked up pinball maps that you mentioned a couple streams ago, and a place nearby has some cool pinball stuff.
Fuck yeah, dude!
Check out.
If anybody's getting like curious about pinball, just download pinball maps on your phone. It will tell you every single pinball machine, because the guys who like actually play pinball all know about the app. They all use the app. They all document it. They tell you what changes when machines come in and out. You could find it immediately. You could find everything around you immediately. Or you could find individual games and then search a larger area to find what place has what you're looking for, if that makes sense. By the way, people ask me all the time. A lot of people ask me, why I don't like IRL streams. I guess does Fish Tank count? Fish Tank has to count as IRL. This is why the Rangers scored. We need the Rangers to lose tonight. I know it's Jonathan Quick's last game, but I was told if they lost tonight, they clinch a top 4 pick or something. I read that on Twitter. So we need them to lose. That's a bad thing when they score.
This is the Piss Your Pants Challenge.
This is why I hate IRL streams. This is exactly why I hate IRL streams. I hate everything about it.
This is the Piss Your Pants Challenge. The first to piss your pants gets a point.
Now, I'm not going to show someone soil themselves live on stream. This guy just pisses his pants immediately and wins the challenge. Dude, awesome, right? We can skip right past that one. Guys, we're already doing better on our intro today. The boys showrunner Eric Kripke is anxious fans will retroactively judge the show based solely on the season 5 finale. Well, I actually have some good news for Eric Kripke because everyone already did that with season 4. Most people just agree the show is terrible. I see, for the most part, people talk about this show. They're like, season 1 is great. Season 2 is either the best thing they've ever seen or terrible. Season 3 is awesome only when Soldier Boy is on the screen. And season 4 is absolute
Nicholas
cancer.
DeOrio streamed about this last night, and after watching Nick's stream, I'm kind of fucking black-pilled on this shit.
That's most people's takes on The Boys, is that Jensen Ackles makes some of it bearable after season 2. I rewatched season 1 recently, part of season 1, because I'm trying to remember what exactly occurred prior to watching all of season 5. And I will say, I had a lot of the same experiences that I had with The Mandalorian. I was really excited to rewatch The Mandalorian, and then halfway through the rewatch, I was like, is this over yet? And I just could not even get to season... I did get to season 3 because you got to stay for the fucking Luke Skywalker scene, but I just did not move forward from there. I found The Mandalorian to be a total chore to rewatch, and I very much find The Boys to be the same. And I don't think it's because later seasons make bad decisions and stuff. I just think I'm in a place where, like, I don't even find this entertaining anymore. Maybe it's because partly the whole formula gets so predictable. It's just like you're just trying to wait and see at what moment is some bloody gore thing gonna happen on the screen. It's literally every episode you're waiting for something to explode in a pile of blood and guts, and it's like, wow, they've really gone back to the well on this one again. And then there's like some really lackluster fight scene or no fight scene at all. It's just like back in season 1, I'm like, dude, the ceiling of this show is absolutely incredible, and it literally never got better. It never got better. It never got better. Anthony Starr is amazing as Homelander. That's one thing that is ruined for me by the later seasons, because Anthony Starr is awesome as Homelander. But Homelander stops becoming a good character very quickly. It's so obvious that this show needed to be like at most 3 seasons, and by season 4, they have fucking no idea what to do with anybody. I know people are gonna always fucking cry about this take that I gave last time, and I get it, but I still find it hilarious that they had to delay the show to season 5, so, like, some of these characters had to go in a state of limbo, that they had to pause Kimiko's relationship, but I can't even fucking remember the foreign Israel guy's name at this point. Frenchie. I call him Israel guy because the actual actor. But Frenchie, they had to pause Kimiko and Frenchie, and they're like, well, we always kind of included that he's gay, right? And he was just gay for an entire season because they arrived at the end point too quickly. Yeah. Like, that's just one of them.
DeOrio. Hey, I actually think you're a pretty funny guy.
As we get, dude, they
the
had
best scene in season 1 of The Boys is when Huey stands tall against a train with no powers to protect his dad.
He was gay last season. He might not be gay now. I assume he's not gay now. But no. That's not even really the worst thing. The worst thing is, like, Homelander is just so not scary anymore. There was that scene where Huey was, like, running away from him in, like, air ducts, and Homelander forgot he could see through them. That was, like, crazy. They forget about Homelander's powers. Like, they have to write him out of... they have to forget aspects of his character to get these characters away from him, because they have to kill him, but they also have to... He has to let them survive for 5 consecutive seasons. Yeah, he's so overpowered. They have to forget his powers to get him through it. And he kind of has... Every character has, like, the same arc in every season. It's just such a drawn-out show that some of the stuff in season 1, I'm like, wow, this is really awesome. And I just remember they do it 6 more times before we get to the last season. But yeah, that's kind of it. And oh god, people are talking about the Huey rape scene, bro. I was off the plantation way before that, dude. But Huey rape scene was when people started going, oh, this show's actually bad. Wait, it took the main character getting raped by Batman in a really fucking... Because, again, Huey's whole thing, right, was that he had to become more... Like, he had to become stronger. And then every season at the beginning, they just knock him back down, and he has to continue to be... He has to start his character arc over again, right? Every season, it's like, Huey's pathetic. Oh, wait, now he's badass. Oh, wait, hold on. He's already badass. We gotta knock him back down. He's gotta be pathetic again for the show to work.
So there's this creature named Nicholas DeOrio.
Thank
He has
you!
this segment called the Ultimate Rape Reviews.
Thank you,
This
thank
was
you,
the
thank you.
first season they remembered Homelander has super speed.
Yeah, that's another one. Bro, Homelander is fucking super speed. He can see through walls. He can hear it. Dude, remember in season 1? Don't even tell me, oh, there's zinc in the whatever the fucks. Dude, Homelander could hear a conversation outside of a building in perfect fucking... Like, in the pilot. In the pilot, they're talking about Compound V, and he knows, oh, I'm gonna go fly up and kill this guy. Bro, that's like a really OP power, isn't it? Isn't that like a really OP power?
Nick just started insulting me viciously on Twitter.
He's Superman, yeah.
Butcher, oi, I have a plan to X the soups. Y'all want in?
Dude, every time...
season, oi, I've got another plan to X the soups.
It's kind of like the way that Mauler describes Daredevil. Every single time that any character is remotely close to a location where Homelander is at, you cannot sneak up on Homelander. He can hear you. He can hear you miles away. You know? Thank you for the 10 gifted. I appreciate it. Not 10 gifted. What am I saying? Thank you for the goal. You guys have earned another goal. I'm sorry. I'm so locked in on fucking... I'm so locked in on the boys right now. It's completely... It's fucking up my actual call-outs. But yeah. He's got the Turtle Beaches cranked all the way up. Yeah, you can't... It's impossible to sneak up on this guy. He can hear you. Anyways. Oh, this is a... Dude... This is kind of crazy. Ethan is on IG right now saying, if you guys have any good potentially defamatory Noah Samson clips, drop them on the subreddit. I have a lot of thoughts on this, and all of them are not good. So on one hand, I get the concept that you don't want to post stuff like this because then it sounds like you're suing him. On the other hand, he announced that he was suing Noah Samson for a year. And repeatedly stated that he was looking for Noah Samson. Now the lawsuit has been filed. I feel like you kind of have to have these clips already. Are these real? Yeah, I'm almost positive. I mean, this was put in my thing. Did I get completely trolled today? Because this is kind of crazy, dude. Let me make sure. Unless it's already popped off. It might have popped off already. But yeah, that's crazy. Wait, it's fake? It's AI? Are you owning me? No, it's real. Yeah, no, I mean, I don't think my own fucking Discord server would completely shit on me like that. I would hope not, because now they will, because I mentioned it. But this is kind of crazy, dude. I'm sorry. You kind of have to have these clips already. You saw it earlier today. That was from a year ago? People are... Okay, well, if it's from a year ago, it doesn't mean anything. But if it's from right now, that's, like, insane. What else do we have? Well, I apologize if it's from a year ago, but I was told it was today. But I'm not on IG all day, so sometimes I miss the stories. So Asmongold said that a lot of streamers are mentally ill weirdos, and I don't know what else is in this clip, but I agree.
Well, the thing is that
I agree with everything he's about to say unequivocally. I have no criticisms of it at all.
A lot of streamers are, again, they're mentally ill weirdos.
Yes.
They are, and like, and Canute could even...
B Splendid said I got scammed. I apologize if I got scammed, but that would be crazy if yeah,
probably
if that's real.
I don't know. I don't want to drag.
It doesn't seem to be today, but I don't know about a year ago.
Him into this, but like, there's a lot of...
Wait till the video, dude. At the end of this, he just declares war on Iran, and I get totally owned.
Streamers, all they want to talk about is how bad their stream is, how much they hate their stream, how upset they are, how mean their viewers are, and like, this is the entire thing that they fixate in their entire life. So think about the idea that you get paid money.
What does that make me? Mentally ill.
to stream inside.
I run a show called Ultimate Rape Review. If you think I'm completely mentally stable, I'm sorry.
Of your house, you play video games, and people literally give you money, and the only thing that you do off stream is you want to die because you hate it so much.
Okay, well that's not me.
Like, there's very clearly something wrong here, and my perspective was
dude, POV Mudahar, why even live?
Streamers, and this is gonna be like, I mean, okay, I will allow myself to be a little bit of an ego, okay?
Oh, dude, you? No way. No way, Mr. Gold. I see that Asmongold's been locked in on the Sykkuno allegations. We're not going to talk about that much today, because I am preparing a second docket, but I keep seeing him like my tweets on Sykkuno.
I have, like, besides, like, literally a dozen at most guys, there is nothing I can gain from collaborating with any streamer. And so the guys that I'm friends with and I talk to, it doesn't matter whether they have 500 viewers, whether they have 5,000 viewers, or...
Yeah, but again, this kind of only applies to him because he's at the top of the game. Collaborations can help you a lot. Or actually, it could be a huge pain in the ass, too.
10,000.
I think he's probably in the fuck everybody stage. He's on his no new friends arc, right? Like, he's gotten burnt by so many of his friends getting exposed as, like, creeps or getting attacked at this point that, like, he's like, yeah, no, it's actually an occupational hazard to collaborate, and you guys can't offer me shit.
Viewers or 20,000, that's nothing. It doesn't matter to me. It's irrelevant.
To be honest, having a large quote-unquote community of people is probably more of a hazard at this point than it is like a benefit. Because back in the day when you do collaborations and stuff, that would immediately like equate to subscribers and growth. Like, remember when Keemstar shouted out Aiden Projects and he became a 700,000 sub YouTuber overnight? Like, that was, yeah, I mean, he obviously jumped up to like 150K off Keem, and I think from there it just popped off other people shouting him out. But that used to have a direct impact of like sub growth. That's not there anymore. And like, streamers are crazy, bro.
Because the thing that I care about is like whether I get along with somebody or not. And the crazy thing...
Yeah, the only reason to collaborate with people now is just if you like them. It literally is if you like them, if you like the show they're doing or the stream that they have. That's literally the only reason to collaborate at this point.
Thing is that, I mean, I've known,
and I would stand to gain from collaborating with some people, right? It's just there's so much more to lose.
And talked to and interacted with.
Streamers be crazy. Well, yeah, I mean, I have an entire series called like Why I Hate like every individual person I've associated with in the last 5 years. So I feel like at this point I'm allowed to be kind of jaded.
A lot of people that are infinitely more successful than I am, right? Like fucking people that are like...
In this industry, like how many are there? Like Mr. Beast, iShowSpeed, Kai Cenat? Is Kai Cenat still on there? He hasn't streamed in ages.
Insanely rich, like ridiculous, and like, you know, very, very high positions. You know what's really funny? None of them act like that. Not a single one of them. I've talked to tons of these guys, and all of them are totally reasonable. They're humble, they're polite, they're direct, they treat you like another person. It's not a big deal. And I've said it again. I'm not naming off names, right? I'm just saying in general. I've never had any of these problems, and the only people I have problems with is people that think they're somebody. Because if you know you're somebody, you don't need to do this. You don't need.
Yeah, dude, I haven't watched an Asmongold clip in a minute where I'm like, yeah, that's pretty true.
Act that way.
Yeah, that's pretty true.
You only act that way when you think you're somebody. That's it.
It's like the poser aesthetic.
It's embarrassing. It's sad, but...
Again, dude, I'm gonna do the most cringe shit ever. I'm gonna compare this to, like, watches. Dude, the guy who actually has a shitload of money walking around is, like, wearing an Apple Watch. He's not, like, flexing his solid gold Rolex fucking... Unless he's, like, an enthusiast. Like, enthusiasts wear watches. But if you're looking at, like, a fucking Wall Street stock guy, and you're like, oh, where's your Submariner? He's wearing an Apple Watch. He wants the notifications to ping to his wrist. He's not sitting there going, oh, I need to have the correct watch for the occasion. You know what I mean? They wear the Apple Watch. The non-enthusiast. Hassan explains his stance on Democrats. I don't have a lot of EHD stuff in here today, but this is like one of them. Oh, ooh, that's concerning. Ooh, we're gonna just skip that one because it startles me that this just happened. Because we're fucked if this glitch comes back again. All right, 60 minutes, clavicular.
Was born out of the incel community and movement.
So I heard a lot about this conversation that happened between Clavicular and the 60 Minutes guy, and it was described to me by, I think, Quintheo, who, again, I owe you a DM because I read one of your messages in passing, and I didn't open all your messages. But apparently this guy is like a total lolcow too. So it's like a douchebag off between clavicular and this guy.
And do you identify with that group? How do you feel about being linked to that group of people?
Oh, God.
Do I identify as an incel? I mean, how could you ask me that question as a follow-up after you asked me about my relationships to women? I mean, that's quite literally the worst.
I feel like, dude, incel is like lost all meaning if you're calling clavicular an incel. He is like the archetype, but he actually fucks, doesn't he? Doesn't clavicular, isn't his entire thing just picking up women? Or does he not have sex with any of them? Incel is involuntarily celibate, but the mindset is still there. But you can't call him one because I'm pretty sure he actually does fuck. Wait, he has erectile dysfunction? Oh my god. Wait, he doesn't fuck. He doesn't fuck. Holy shit, dude. Somebody's gotta give this guy Smash JT's fucking AI results.
Sequence of questions I think I've ever heard.
Well, let me rephrase it.
Oh, is he like weaponized gay? Is that what's happening here? He desperately wants to be like a figure of masculinity, but he can't get it up for women? Or is he actually like, did he do something and he actually has like ED?
But then
he has EHD, but for his penis.
Looks maxing was obviously a term created by the
drugs
incel community. How do you feel about
he needs the Superman? Yeah. Dude, if you get the Superman, it doesn't matter if you're gay. You can artificially make it hard.
About being linked to that group?
I'm not linked to that group in any way. Looks maxing is self-improvement, right? So it's about potentially even ascending out of that category. So that would be kind of one of the goals.
This is kind of awkward.
Is to disassociate from being an incel and overcome that. So that doesn't make sense.
Can I just say, that was kind of a good answer. What does this guy's prep look like? I mean, I don't buy what he's saying, but in response to that question, that was not a bad answer.
Also,
you don't really expect the YouTuber to walk up to 60 Minutes and kind of have a response.
Maintain.
No, it isn't. No, I think in this conversation, in the context of this conversation.
Well, you've been seen with certain people who are from all parts of that world. I mean, just as an example, you've obviously shared company with Andrew Tate and other, dare I say, rather controversial figures.
Yeah, he's just kind of got, I mean, obviously he's got his shit prepped and ready to go. But these are just like lazy questions.
Why do you spend time with people like that?
Are you trying to... I see you want to make this political.
Not at all. Not at all. I'm just curious.
No, that's what you want to do, isn't it?
Yeah, it's like, this reminds me of Piers Morgan, dude. That's what I'm getting off of this guy. He reminds me of like Piers Morgan talking to any influencer at all. I'm just like immediately like, why?
You know you have...
Do you remember like Piers Morgan talking to Fuentes? Like, I hate Nick Fuentes. That conversation was cringe as fuck.
Not at all. Not at all. Not at all. I'm not
you want to end
at all
it
doing that.
Boomer media talking to these guys. They think it's like a slam dunk and they walk into a wall.
And talk about...
I'm just curious. No, not at all. I don't care about your politics. I know you're not political. You've said that repeatedly. I'm just, when you get seen with those people, obviously people make assumptions. I'm wondering what the thought process and motivation for you is behind.
Oh my god, bro, there's no way. There's no way he just said that.
People make assumptions. I'm wondering what the thought process and motivation for you is behind.
Oh my god, bro.
I guess
they're gonna think I fucking pre-watch everything, but that I promise you that was like...
You watched the Piers interview.
I did, yeah.
Well, okay, well, we're gonna blame this because I maybe I saw that in my peripheral. I don't know. I literally have no idea how that just came out.
Too bad I didn't have time to look into, anything about potentially, who your wife cheated with.
Oh shit!
But don't try to go down that line of questioning.
Oh wait, has his wife actually cheated? If his wife actually cheated, that's insane.
Me, all right. Because I'm not doing any political...
I'm not married, Clive.
Oh, he fucked it. He fucked it. Oh, fuck, dude. No. Okay, never mind. We're wheeling it back. Dude, that would have been nuclear if that was true, but now this guy... Dude, the correct response right here, I'm telling you right now, If he turns around and goes, "Are you an incel?" I think that would win. He wins the conversation.
I was simply only asking because obviously you've been filming with these people.
Oh, you got a looks max? Nah, it's great. If you turn around, are you an incel?
So I could teach you about looks max, and then maybe you could switch that up. But thanks for the time. Appreciate the interview. All right.
And then he walked off. Yeah. Jesus Christ. All right. We have the Reddit version of this as well. Clav gets mogged by a journal.
Hate and other, dare I say, rather controversial.
So it's the same clip we saw.
Maybe you got a looks max then. So I could teach you about looks max, and then maybe you could switch.
Dude, you gotta start wiggle maxing. True. I don't have time. But did you find out about who your wife cheated on you with? Maybe if his wife actually got fucking cheated, like if his wife actually cheated on him, that would have been nuclear. Holy moly, he's so insecure. I don't think you get into look maxing if you're not insecure. The elephant in the room with us in the manosphere, it's all insecure people. Yeah, for the most part. You can feel the insecurity coming off the screen. To be fair, the dude hits himself in the face with a hammer. Yeah, I don't think, like, it's not really an own to call clavicular insecure. He's, like, mutilated his own fucking face to become, like, the way that he looks. Exclusively out of insecurity. So, I mean, I think you have to kind of assume that at the gate, right? Imagine being a fan of this dude. Well, a lot of them are probably like fatherless children. That's probably that is like a huge red pill demographic, is just fatherless children. Nobody in the manosphere will ever be this comfortable with themselves. It's not an own, it's a fact. Why do people keep talking to this loser? Like, dude, I say fatherless children and people probably roll their eyes, but I think people legitimately watch, like, Coach Red Pill, for example, because of, like, his kind of aesthetic. Coach Red Pill had a series where he just went over and talked about, like, don't do that. He had, like, a series for guys without fucking dads. Like, trying to teach them about life and stuff like that, and talk about all of his experiences.
Hey, Nicholas DeOrio, we in this shit, son.
But he's dead. Well, now they're fatherless again, because he's dead. You know what I mean? Like, he tried to cash in on the demographic of fatherless children who fall to the right. Like, that's kind of that was the aesthetic.
Nicholas, the goat.
And I think the spirit of that lives on through people like Sneeko, for sure. That's why Ukraine had to take him out. Yeah, I guess it was the Mierko list. Oh fuck! Did I just X out something? Nick, would you consider opioids? No.
We stand here today united for the morning.
Why did I
friend.
include this in the intro when I'm on a
the world is
fucking?
all the worse for it.
I'm literally in the middle of like a super fast-paced intro that I'm trying to do, and I don't know why I included this, but I just thought this was funny. I was checking my email today, and someone was requesting an email, like an unblock. And I tell people, if you're emailing me and it's something that's crazy, I will literally post it to Twitter. So, like, email me from an alt or something if you don't want me to, like, post your full fucking email address when I screenshot it. Because I'm not going to go censor people who send me, like, fucking hate mail or death threats or something. It doesn't really happen a lot. I haven't done it in a while. But I'm not going to go out of my way to, like, censor an email that you sent to me. That's kind of Darwinism, you know? Survival of the fittest. But somebody had an alt account they were requesting an unblock from, and it came up as Vosh on my thing. And I get the email, and it's like, "Shalom, Nicholas," and I'm reading it in, like, Vosh's voice. That was so fucking funny. I'm sorry. Bro, that fucking kills me. Oh, I gotta point this one out. I'm not covering, again, I mentioned this, I'm not covering any of the Saikuno allegations, but listen, we call it like we see it here. I don't like denims, blah, 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 blah. I don't even need to give you the preamble. She's fucking totally right about Saikuno.
And I think this is
and I'm not even gonna go, oh, I bet this is because why. I just want to point out that this person can give a good take.
What's the name of
our
the
queen?
guy,
True.
the Keemstar orbiter? Nick Oreo. Mr. Oreo.
Can't wait for the actually having a large penar is vulgar and disgusting.
Oh my god.
Real men have tiny penar.
You know it's coming
they are
too.
more nimble. Buy my small cock pills. Zoomer red.
And I think
pillow.
this is something that I think a lot of other people have been frustrated.
Dude, if you can't acknowledge when somebody that you hate online gives a good take, then why do you even bother criticizing them? Like, why? Why would you bother offering criticism at all if you can't point out when the person that you're shitting on has an actual good take?
By that, like, when you use Twitlongers and you use Twitter and you use mediums meant for calling out predators, and you use hyperlanguage to describe those things, I think it diminishes the terms a little bit, and it's
she's 100% right. When you call somebody who cheated on their fucking girlfriend a dangerous predator, you are diminishing that term. Definitively, all right? Forget all the other extracurriculars and all the weird shit about Mal and the other girl that we're going to dive into next stream. And if you watch today's VOD, I actually included 15 minutes of new audio where I was breaking down some of the stuff that happened yesterday. So there is new content in today's VOD, which isn't normal. So go check it out if you want to. But like, yeah, dude, it's absolutely diminishing. If you're calling Sykkuno a dangerous predator off of the allegations of day one, or at the time of recording what we have access to right now, that's like got evidence to support it, you're like part of the problem.
Frustrating. And I think it's frustrating for a lot of people, but especially women who have dealt with insane predators that are in the space. This is like, to be clear, the cheating...
Dude, streamers are stalked, streamers are harassed, streamers are groped at conventions. But guys, dangerous predator is for dude who cheated on his girlfriend and didn't disclose his fucking relationship status. That's what we're at right now. She's 100% right.
Stuff. We'll watch the video. The cheating stuff is real. He did, in fact, cheat on his girlfriend.
Imagine walking up to Sweet Anita or even Amaranth and being like, he's a dangerous predator. He didn't tell me he had a girlfriend. Meanwhile, fucking Amaranth's held a gun to some fucking intruder's face. Or, and again, this isn't like, there's nothing to criticize here. There is something to criticize, but you've blown it up to a point where it's actually kind of insulting to the women in the space.
Girlfriend. And that's bad. Shocker. I know. Crazy. I know. Wow. Insane. Cheating is bad. Okay.
True.
And he hits on a lot of women. He's cheated on his girlfriend with a lot of women.
True. Bad. Congratulations to Denims for hosting her own Ultimate Rape review today. We came to the same conclusion on the same information.
Still bad. Yeah, still correct. That is still bad. I think the jump from that to predatory, I just feel like the word predatory means a little bit more. And maybe new stuff...
And it should mean something more.
...will come out, in which case...
And that's what I said too. We don't know the whole length of it, but I know what they knew when they published it.
I would love to read it, and I would love to hear about it if women would feel comfortable talking...
Agreed!
...about it. It's just so frustrating because I know that, like, these things are already... Victims have to be so close to perfect already. Victims who deal with...
Yeah, it does a huge disservice to people. Absolutely. Every Google document is scrutinized a little bit more because of people like Malicious Mal. Nick, would you consider opioids? No.
You know what they say. Even Jeffrey Dahmer had some pretty sensible takes.
Abuse or verbal abuse or psychological abuse. And I want those women to be able to use terms that are accurate without everyone rolling their eyes.
Yes! That is 2 consecutive minutes of a perfect Denims take. Literally nothing negative to say. I have not had a moment like... I have not seen 2 minutes of Denims that I have not fucking chewed apart in like 2 consecutive years. So I want to say thank you. Great take. I will not elaborate. Anyways... by the way, we did EFAP recently. You can go take a look at episode 383 right now to go watch the Daredevil Born Again's episodes 1 through 3 coverage for season 2. If that's not your jam, I'm sure we'll have more shit on the horizon with more collaborations, and maybe eventually you will find something that you like. Anyways, keep in mind I can't really promo when I do this stuff, because Mahler has a good policy of like not to get people's hopes up for certain things, and obviously scheduling changes and stuff happen. So I only ever tell people if I'm going on EFAP the morning of, or like very late into the night. If I'm streaming on like say Friday night, I'll let you know on Saturday morning that I'm going to be doing EFAP. But yeah, whenever I pop on there, I always update the Discord and I always throw a tweet out. So if you're watching some media stuff, or occasionally they do full YouTube drama segments with me, I will let you know when those are happening. Oh my god, dude, this is a fucking banger. I'm sorry. Shout out to the guy who made this tweet. It's a total fucking banger. Remember Jake Paul and Tana Mojo? They just renewed their vows. I had such a shit-eating grin tweeting this. I'm sorry. This is a legitimate fucking banger. and I will take no criticism on this tweet at all whatsoever. Ralph actually just recently got married to a porn star. I believe this is his third marriage. Third marriage or second marriage? I don't know if one was on the books or not. But, yeah, fucking Ralph is back at it, dude. Back at it again. Renewed. No, you guys forgot. They had the fake marriage with Tana and Jake Paul. Jake Paul, I gotta be honest, Ralph kind of looks like an aged Jake Paul. He's not gonna take offense to this, is he? I don't know. If he is, if he does, who gives a fuck? But, like, he kind of does look like an aged Jake Paul. Third on the way. Oh, God. Yeah, that's an awesome one. Absolute awesome one. Then somebody wrote, Nick, my teenager, literally today I came across Deji's I'm so tired of this video, and then proceeded to ask me questions about it. That made me feel old. Oh, my God. Jesus Christ. I saw this one. This is crazy, bro. Alabama jail officer facing 7 felony extortion charges for taking honey buns from inmates.
Every day for over 2 decades, Jarvis Moore walked into the Morgan County Jail and went to work.
Where is Morgan County?
I've done everything.
Oh, no, I'm thinking Pierce County from the Chris Hansen stuff.
That there is to be done there. Something that I wanted to do ever since I was a child.
Now, my question is, why did he confess to this crime?
But on Friday, he walked through a different door, turning himself in on 7 counts of felony extortion. I've contacted Morgan County officials.
Is this fucking fake? This has to be fucking... Is this an AI video on my fucking IG reel?
To get to the bottom of the charges, but due to courthouse renovations, the filings are delayed. Moore was told this stems from his firing in September.
Really, and they told me that I had was being terminated for taking honey bun and store items from inmates.
Dude, what the fuck, bro?
You heard that right. Honey buns. Moore doesn't deny taking...
Are these like currency in prison, or is he eating them?
The honey buns, but he says he was simply following orders.
This idea's been going on for years and years.
He says when inmates started a fire in the jail, it was policy to take commissary from inmates who started the...
It is currency, okay.
...fire and give to others.
The honey buns, right?
So there's this
Thank
creature
you!
named
You're a product of your
Nicholas DeOrio.
environment.
He has this segment called the Ultimate Rape Reviews.
Say the line, funny man.
I gotta add that as a donation sound. Like them saying that. I gotta find that old clip. It's like Nick DeOrio always says, you're a product of your environment. That's a good one.
There's a KFC in Yemen!
I get it. I do horrible things for honey buns.
Men have died for a lot less.
Actually given to
Yeah, but they're usually on the other side, right?
the inmate to clean up or the items. There was nothing ever kept in possession. It was used as a tool to stop burning in the jail.
Moore and his attorney Scott Morrow believe this is much bigger than 7 felony counts for 7 honey buns.
Wait, a felony count per honey bun?
It's retaliatory 100%.
Bro, people are... Oh my god, this is so bad. I don't know why this is doing this. So you're telling me right now
Every day
that people are legitimately... They're legitimately giving a felony per honey bun? Why are people taking Ozempic when we could give everyone a felony if they consume 1 honey bun?
This is much bigger than 7 felony counts for 7 honey buns.
It's retaliatory 100%. His problems began specifically when the John Scott incident occurred.
The hockey player? Wait, what the fuck is happening?
John Scott Jr. died in...
Okay, no, that's not the hockey player. For context, John Scott is a white guy, and he made the All-Star team.
Jail custody and...
At least I don't think so. He might have changed a lot.
Okay,
we're going to just jump past this. I don't know why. I'm having complete issues with Twitter recently, but it doesn't really matter. It's only Twitter that's giving me a problem, and I'm not going to need it too much tonight, to be honest. Died in jail? I guess we'll never know. I'm Kanye Westing right now. I guess we'll never know. I guess we'll never know. DJ Lou was kicked out of a party because he hosts. Oh my god! Wait, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to spoil this. I don't know if this is based or retarded. I need my chat to tell me on this one.
Hey, man.
So he gets told he can't stream here.
If you guys don't have like a license to record, they can't let you in.
I bet. If y'all don't got a license to sell liquor, I'm shutting it down.
Oh God, I'm calling police.
Now I do it right. How tall is that man? Bro, what the fuck?
I bet. If y'all don't got
I thought he was standing up here.
a license to sell liquor, I'm shutting it. Damn.
Dude, what the fuck? Oh, he's standing on the bench. Dude, I just this guy was just casually 9 feet tall. Like everyone's standing and this guy's just fucking like, dude, the mountain.
Yo, right now. Now I'm getting on bullshit. 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 If we don't get in this party, it's getting shut down.
Don't do it. I swear to God.
If I don't
Bro, he came back to the mortals just now. What the fuck?
get in this party, it's getting shut down. I tried to be the nice guy. Y'all ain't want to work with me. It's getting shut down. I know the sheriff.
Please.
I know the sheriff?
I really like you.
Why? Dude, POV, you're in a Western? D-Lou was kicked out of a party for the host by the host for filming, so he did the ultimate Uno reverse and called the police to shut down the party for selling alcohol without a license. Did he actually call the police? We don't have that. We don't have that footage. What is the new Karen haircut? I'm getting old. Who the fuck is D-Lou? Why does every idiot have a voice? I know the sheriff, not this guy, not the flex this guy thinks it is. Maybe put this guy on a universal never allowed in list. So it's a private party or a club setting. Yeah, my stance on this is just like, if they don't want you filming, why are you being like a public nuisance? But also, I do kind of think it's funny for me, like, you got a license for that, and then turning back around and going, you got a license for that? I'm kind of conflicted here. On the one hand, the IRL streamer is always wrong. They're like the cyclists of the online community. And on the other hand, it's really funny. It's really unfortunately very funny. You know, it's difficult, right? How was your weekend? Mine was great. I hope yours was as well. Kicking somebody out of a party for filming seems reasonable. Shutting down a party afterwards is a total dick move and speaks volumes about your narcissism and fragility. I mean, I don't really think about all that. I just think it's like, oi, mate, you got a license for that? It's Karen shit. It probably is Karen shit. This is some bad acting, but apparently Twitch and LSF think it's real. Ooh, am I getting owned right now by a possible bit? I actually will say maybe it is a bit, specifically because it's on fucking stream and we don't have the clip of the party getting shut down. Wouldn't this guy just wait to talk to the cops and we would have that footage too? And it's been 14 hours and it hasn't been provided. How do you know the party was actually shut down? It says call the police. Where is that footage? I think that this is orchestrated. I agree with Chatter. Oh, guys, you know what part of the stream we're on? We're on the idiots driving on social media. Woo! All right, I'm going to ask chat nicely. Please refrain yourself.
Oh, she's just calling Ryder.
Guys, it's like 2026 now. Can we just use, like, do you not have something in the phone? Okay, dude. Okay, my chat's not being nice. See, in my head I was thinking women, but my chat has gone a completely different direction. How long? Why can't you just make the phone go through the car? And there she goes! Why are we doing this? You're holding your phone, you're driving, you're distracted. Why are we doing this?
Hi, Naomi.
Twitch doesn't care anymore. All the FaZe guys do it all the time. I don't think they ever cared. A lot of people in Texas talk on the phone while they drive a lot. Man, that's crazy. Sorry for the typos. Why can't you just... Dude, it's 2026. We don't have like a... Can't you buy like a thing that you could put inside of your car with like a CD that gives you Bluetooth, or am I crazy?
You care about rape, and you're hyping up a dude who has a segment on a show called Ultimate Rape Review.
Streaming while driving an Asian and woman. That's 3 strikes, you're out.
Like there's shit you can get for that. Or you could take out your like little cluster and you could put in like a new one.
Best commentator of the year.
Nicholas, the Family Guy clip is playing in my head. Nicholas.
They didn't crash. No, they didn't crash. Anyways, here's again, this is why I fucking hate IRL streamers, bro. I absolutely hate streamers. I hate driving streamers. I hate IRL streamers. Thank you. So now, this guy, I guess the driving while streaming meta was too cringe. So he's like, fuck it, dude. I will get out and I will go through a car wash.
OMGJ.
Fuck this, you only live once! I hate streamers. This is like ridiculous. He just took one of those Cars Crocs? Are those Cars Crocs? Was that Lightning McCroc? Everybody do it with me, hit the sea lion. Dude, the first recorded streamer who's taken a shower. I hate streamers so much, man. Dude, you ever watch Paranormal Activity? I feel like there's like a very... Dude, there's a very satisfying Paranormal Activity scene, I think. Is the water hot? I sure hope it is.
I'm done! It fucking hurts!
Good.
It hurts! It hurts! It hurts!
Tier 10. Phone broken.
Ah! Ah!
Isn't this satisfying?
Ah!
Yeah, the water is boiling hot. This is the best clip ever. Dude, he's like a fucking tomato. You do the chat, you can't block them, mate. Yo, thank you! Oh, it fucking muted. Let me hit that again. I will play it. Sorry, we got hit with the sound effects. Thank you very much from 50 Tons of Cheese who wrote why. Do you have monkeypox?
No.
Did your girlfriend use a strap-on and give you monkeypox?
No. What?
I heard you're into some BDSM shit, so I'm just wondering if that's how you got it.
Okay.
Why are we still
Why are
here?
you still here?
99% chance he's faking the clip by not pressing the clutch. Brain rot slop. Torture chamber of my own mess. Some people have to fight for their lives and others' lives every day, and then we have these useless pieces of shit. And then finally, Lacey is checking on a neighbor.
Hello?
Hi there. Can you open this door, please?
This is the first clip of Lacey that I ever thought was funny.
For what?
Dude, where did he get this fucking thing, bro? There's no way.
I just want to make sure that
Did he put this shit up on purpose?
everything's okay. There seems to be something.
He got arrested? No, this is Lacey from FaZe Clan. Well, formerly from FaZe Clan. This isn't the original clip.
Going on.
That's how good this clip is. That you actually thought it was the guy from the video.
What do you mean?
Yeah, this is not the guy.
I don't know. Just figured I'd check on something.
Yeah, this is not the Harry Dresden dude.
I don't know what you want, man. Get out of my house.
Open this fucking door.
Dude, he's got it. He's got it down.
Where's your daughter, man? Where's your daughter, man?
What are you talking about?
Where's your daughter? Who's in there with you?
Bro, if you don't leave...
Open this fucking door. Open this door or I'm breaking it fucking down. You understand me?
It's starting to get a little bit less good now, but still, I mean, this is a really good attempt, I will say.
Leave my house. You don't...
Are you okay? Is everyone in this house okay?
Everyone's okay. What do you want?
He's missing the cartoonish movements, yeah. I love that he like literally has the flip-flops on, too. You gotta remember, in the original clip, he's kicking that door at full fucking power with his flip-flop. Bro, how long do you think he was practicing to stand in the perfect spot to give this fucking face? He doesn't have, like, the raw schizophrenic monster energy.
Name is?
I don't know who you are. You don't belong to this neighborhood, that's for sure.
This is my neighborhood, though.
Yeah, I live there. I don't know you.
My name is Harry Dresden, motherfucker. Open the door. This is...
Dude, the lighting is actually great on this. He looks like psychotic now. Yeah, this is giving me the schizophrenic energy.
My neighborhood. Open the fucking door. Now. Or I will fucking end you.
Yeah, dude, the shadow up here, bro. It looks like death incarnate has come to the house.
Do you understand me?
Open the door. All right, this is the fucking moment. Moment of truth here. Moment of truth here.
DeOrio, commentator of the year, the best commentator of the year.
The last time when you were doing the roar in that whole situation, I thought it was so based as the music started to ramp up and intensify. That's when you dropped the insanity of the situation.
Thank you!
Absolute
Oh, this is actually great.
Open this door! Open this fucking door! Open this fucking door!
That's great. It just doesn't have the really close facial expression. Yeah. That's the original one. This is the funniest fucking GIF I've ever seen in my life. Wait, GIF? Oh, shit! Yo! Wait, what? No! Dude, why didn't it load? That's... Wait, GIF? Same build and everything. I thought someone just posted the real thing at first. Here's the thing, we watched this on stream the other day when it was going super viral, and I'm like, I think this is maybe AI, and then I saw him walking through the house after the show, and I'm like, dude, I mean, it's my fault. Look at this guy. Tell me right now that this man doesn't look like somebody that we've seen in a million different memes. He's perfect. He's legitimately perfect. I mean, he just looks like an archetype of something. It's not just Millhouse. Where's the fucking one that I got sent the other day? It is so fucking funny. Is it in here? Yeah, dude, the Millhouse one is great. There's the fucking Millhouse one. Where is this? Oh my god, bro. Dude, the Trump one is a banger. Like, there's just so many memes that have come off of this. I used some AI slop to create a fucking a hold the door meme. Like, hold the door! Hold the door! And then it's it's the Lord Commander of the Night's Watch, motherfucker. Yeah, it just doesn't stop. It does not stop, bro. It does not fucking... Send him behind the wall. Like, there's just so many good fucking memes and edits of this. Somebody has now posted a variant that you can put on anything. There's a green screened version. Like, this is... Dude, a video like this comes, like, once every year probably once every 2 to 3 years. At most. At most. And you know what's funny? I was talking about this the other night when I was chatting with some people, and I was like... This was allowed to be horrifying for exactly how long it took to upload it to Twitter. For the guy who's recording, he probably legitimately is extremely fearful for his position. Like, he had to go home and confront this guy with a fucking shovel in his hand. Because he's a psychopath who might have a fucking gun walking through his house, fucking smashing shit and like, destroying shit in his house. And it's probably, like, the most scary thing that's ever happened to him. And it immediately became the funniest meme of the year. It's not going to get topped either. This went from being the scariest moment of some guy's life, most likely, to being hilarious within 5 minutes. It's asking for his daughter. Yeah, if this guy's got an actual daughter, that's even scarier, right? And his wife was in there? He handled it like a boss, though. Yeah, the de-escalation shovel. Dude, that's so ridiculous. You found out isn't this from where Boogie lives? Wasn't this in Fayetteville? Isn't that where it was? Fayetteville, Louisiana or something? Dude, that's a lot of brain cells. I don't know. That's a lot of... Wait, what is Boogie's iconic quote? That's a lot of money for a person of color. Dude, that's a very good quote, Boogie. He wasn't home at first. Yeah, he went home to go confront the guy who was running through his house. And, like, opening doors and, like, probably smashing shit. Apparently he was driving during the conversation. Oh my god, dude. Wow, dude, you can't even stop the streaming and driving, even when they're live on Ring camera. Boogie's roommate. The shovel of immediate de-escalation, yeah. I mean, I heard the guy's crazy. The first question I had is, like, maybe is this, like, a military veteran or something? Is he, like, having an unfortunate episode? But then my next thought was, holy shit, dude, he looks just like the guy from The Simpsons. He looks like Milhouse, dude. Milhouse in a trench coat. It looks like Milhouse shot up Columbine or something. That's what arrived at the front door. You know what really... Dude, I was like, oh, this is AI. And then Justin Wang is like, hey, guys, I know a lot of people are saying AI... But you could buy that shirt that he's wearing on Hot Topic. And it's, like, not really high quality, but it's very obviously the shirt. And that's something that AI has a problem with. And I'm like, you know what? I know it's not AI, because if it was AI, an old woman would have opened the door and like a geyser of water, like he would have used hydro pump to like blast her through the wall or something. That's how you know it's not AI. If it was AI, he would have like breathed fire like a dragon. But yeah. Self-destruct deployed. If it was AI, the audio would have been a flag. Homeowner used surf. Well, dude, even then, can I just say, the audio does kind of sound like it could be dubbed over. Not the audio from him screaming, but when I was hearing the guy talk on his ring back to him, I thought it was dubbed. That was another, like, a tell for me, is the guy just didn't sound right. No, I was wrong. That totally was real. Yeah. Like the guy outside who's like knocking on the door, that was 100% real. It sounded like the guy who was talking to him was kind of dubbed over. Isn't that just how Ring sounds? Bro, I have not had a lot of conversations through Ring, so I actually don't know. That was something I could have tested, but again, I wasn't really thinking too much about it. It's too good. I believed it when I saw the cops. I still haven't seen the cops yet, and I believe. Is there anything else I want to hit here? Congratulations, Jonathan Quick. It's his last game as a Ranger tonight. Hopefully we lose, but hopefully you win, buddy. Here's a picture of the quartering with a bull. We're going to be covering that tonight. Denims, a lot of Saikuno updates that we're going to check out later. And the EFAP thing. I think we hit all of our things and stuff. And oh my god, bro, yes. Oh, I saw this one. This is kind of like the last thing. I meant to show this last stream, but there's an account called Actual Names that goes over people's real life names. Apparently there is a person registered to the United States Census in 1920, and his name was Carl Gropes Youngerman. Well, technically it'd be Carl Gropes Youngerman. But, the fucking clip, I don't even get a real name, only a purpose. Dude, Carl keeps groping younger men. Why is he doing this? Dude, that's a shame. Yeah, it's kind of sad. But, dude, honestly, he woke up, he was born, and he's like, this is... Dude, people have to go their whole lives to find out why they exist on this planet, I guess. And Carl knew. Yeah, dude. Guys, could you imagine? It's like, who do you think did it? It's like, well, it could be either this guy. Like, imagine he's like on a line where they're trying to pick out which one in the crowd is like the child molester, and it's like, yeah, Carl Gropes younger men. That was kind of on the nose for him, wasn't it? That's Boogie's real name. Those are women, dude. What are you talking about? They're adult women. People were going after me today because I made a joke or something. I don't know, was it a joke or was I talking shit? Oh, this is what I got rid of. I meant to show it. Taylor Lorenz wrote an article called How the Representative Eric Swalwell Became the Snapchat King of Congress. And I was just thinking, like, is that what it's like when you like send a dick pic to, like, is he sending the most dick pics per minute? Like, why would he be the Snapchat King of Congress? What exactly is giving that vibe? Because dude, I don't know. People who use Snapchat regularly in like after your 20s are just, they give me the ick. Am I wrong? Does it kind of give you the ick? It's like a sexting app that is predominantly, I don't know. People are like, because I made a joke saying like, dude, the Snapchat King of Congress, and you look over and it's like Tobey Maguire and his 20-year-old girlfriend, and they're like, dude, they're consenting adults. It's like, I'm not saying that Tobey Maguire is a pedophile because he's dating a 20-year-old girl. I would never say that. I'm saying he's 50 and he's a loser and he's probably going through a midlife crisis. Is that fair? Dude, people are always like, Nick, your position on this and that, why would you criticize an age gap relationship? It's like, don't get me wrong. If you're a fucking 50-year-old man and you got a 20-year-old girlfriend, you're like legally allowed to do that. And I guess I'll defend you from that perspective, but you're a total loser.
Nick, would you consider opioids?
Like, bro, you're a total loser, bro.
Have you seen the video with George Brett talking about shitting his pants on a hot mic? It
No.
really reminds me of Mr. Quarter Pounder. Would
Nick
be
giving
very interested in
Nick
hearing
giving
your thoughts
boomer
on that.
energy with this one. You prepare to get violated, dude. Prepare to get violated. 24 and 19 isn't a large age gap, but the seniors who are only hanging around freshman girls in college are huge fucking losers. That is a given fact, dude. I'm sorry. If you go to college and the seniors are patrolling around the freshman parties and they only date 19-year-old girls, they're not a pedophile, and I'm not going after them for that. But dude, you are the biggest loser in your friend group. 100%, a million times out of a million. A million times. People look down on you all the time. Now, again, That's in like a college setting, sure, 100%. But like that's just one example of where it's not like predatory or anything. And I would defend your right to do it if I had to. But man, you always get like these things where it's like, oh no, I'm the cool girl. I hang around all the 25-year-old men. No, that 25-year-old guy is probably the biggest loser in his friend group, and he can only date you. You don't understand. You're not cool because you associate with a 25-year-old man. Your 25-year-old man can't socialize with people his own age. I'm just judging you. I'm not saying that you need to go to jail. What about 37 and 27? I think that there are certain, like, I think it can work. It depends. In a college setting, you're kind of segregated by age. Like, you're not really in a... There are classes where you're in with, like, older people and younger people, but there is still kind of a hierarchy to it when inside your own major. But I do think there's opportunities where like 37-year-olds will have a ton in common with 27-year-olds if they're in a company and they're like working in this like next to each other in the cubicle and they've got a lot going on. But I'm talking about like the senior who approaches the 19-year-old at the party being like, hey, are you new here? Listen, I've got the jungle juice. That's what I'm talking about in the concept of this conversation, because it is just like really pathetic. I'm not saying every 10-year age gap is inherently predatory. I'm not even saying that one is. I just think that you're kind of a loser if you're patrolling the jungle juice thing, looking for the new freshman on campus as a senior who's about to graduate. I'm gonna lock in. Good show either way.